Hare Krishna. So I am now here in Gokul Dham, the farm project of ISKCON Belgaum. The monsoon season is just about to begin and devotees are preparing the land for the rain-fed agriculture. It's a very happy occasion. Very expectantly and with enthusiasm, the devotees are getting the land ready, plowing, tilling. And over here you can see some nurseries for finger millets, that is called ragi in this area, and behind that is for rice. And various other plants have been also planted here. And here you have jute, which is meant for green manure. So when that falls into the soil, that's not our primary product or crop, but then when we mix that into the soil, then it makes the soil very fertile for later cultivation of rice. And here in Gokul Dham, we are trying to do as far as possible what Srila Prabhupada wanted, and that is to be self-sufficient. When we talk of simple living and high thinking, we speak not just in terms of chanting Hare Krishna, worshipping the deities, reading and hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, etc., but also implied in all these activities is a supportive atmosphere, is a support system that will facilitate the performance of such activities very easily and happily. And when it comes to such atmospheres, having pure air, pure water, pure food, and a sattvic atmosphere is very important. And here we have all these characteristics. I'm reminded of a section from the Chandogya Upanishad, which I was just discussing with some devotees a short while earlier, in which a sage called Uddalaka is speaking to his son Shvetaketu about the importance and the role that various types of food play in our life, in our physical and mental growth. And he says that when you take food, the gross part of it, the coarse part of it becomes feces or stool. The medium part of it becomes flesh, and the subtle part of it becomes the mind. As far as water is concerned, the coarse part of it becomes urine, the medium part of it becomes blood, and the subtle part of it becomes the prana, the subtle airs within the body. And then he also mentions a third type of food item, tejas. So I presume that somehow means that items that will increase the prowess or the luster in the body, like ghee and so on. And these are neither solid nor are they liquid. And he says that the coarse part of food items that have this characteristic of teja, they become bone. The medium part becomes the marrow within the bone, and the subtle part becomes the speech. So we can see how important all these different types of food are in developing our gross and subtle body. So in terms of the subtle body, we have the bones, we have the marrow, we have the flesh, we have the blood. And in terms of the subtle body, we have the mind, we have the pranas, which is the life air, and we have our capacity for speech. So all of these depend on what we eat and drink. So naturally, if what we eat and drink is pure and healthy, then our physical body and our mind will also become healthy. So at a physical and subtle level, we will become healthy. So this is how we can understand the importance of such things, of such projects. And Srila Prabhupada wanted that we should eat pure food which is grown by devotees, then offered by the devotees with love to Krishna, and then partaken as a spiritual activity. It is much better to grow your own food and to then cook and offer to Krishna than to buy it from outside and then offer it to Krishna. Of course, if you don't have a choice, then you have to buy it from outside, but at least offer it to Krishna. But better than that is to create a facility where we can grow our own food. And that is the objective over here in Gokul Dham. So the devotees have been working very, very hard at this and preparing. Now the monsoon is expected in just a day or two perhaps. And then after some time, after a few days or weeks, you'll see this like a paradise of green with different crops growing here. So in this field, I will ask our devotees to come here and explain what they're going to grow. This is the Srimad Bhagavatam lifestyle, where the devotees live a very simple life and they hear and chant about Krishna. They don't hesitate to work hard on the field physically, and then they have good prasadam. They have chanting and hearing of the holy names and Krishna Katha. What more do we want in life? Just now we also drank the pure water from here. It's like nectar. And that is the context in which I cited to the devotees this passage from the Chandogya Upanishad. Because the water becomes the prana, or it nourishes and sustains the prana, the subtle life airs in the body. So if we're going to drink this kind of water, then imagine how this water is going to strengthen our pranas. And all the food is going to strengthen the physical and mental makeup of the individual. So you can please come here. I'll ask all the devotees to come and one by one explain. So Anjananandan Prabhu, you can come here. Anjananandan Prabhu, along with some devotees, he is in charge of the agricultural activities in this place over here. So in brief, maybe you can explain what you're going to grow over here and the camera can follow your directions. So you can just point out what will grow here. You can have a brief tour of the place. Standing from here, you can point out.
Hare Krishna. So here, the rainy season as Maharaj just in. We are preparing the land here. You see, the devotees are already tilling the land, and the nursery for this land has already prepared. You see here, we are going to grow finger millets. So in about 1.5 acre land, we have about 12 acres land here. So various devotees will engage variously and grow different types of crops. But mainly we will be focusing on paddy and finger millets. And also to go with it, maybe some groundnuts, peanuts and vegetables. So here, please come with me. This is jute. We have actually sowed this a month ago, and it is now ready to be turned back into the soil. It will actually improve the quality of the soil in a month's time. When it starts raining and it will be put into the soil, it will degrade and improve the quality of the soil, and then we will plant rice here in a month's time. These are paddy seedlings that you see here. They will be ready They'll grow to about 10-inch length in a month's time, and then they will be transplanted in this area. We are also growing some roots and tubers in this place. This year, we have marked only say, half an acre for roots and tubers mixed with banana plants. So we have dug trenches, and in the trenches we have filled it with all leaves and cow dung manure. And eventually, it gets planted here. The nursery is ready there. As soon as it starts raining, we will start planting here, and then we will eventually keep adding soil, and they will start growing from their roots also out. So these are the trenches here, and this trench will have a mixture of cow dung manure, leaves from various trees, and straw and mud. All these things will actually give it a very nice environment to grow. He is around in Gokul Dham since 2009, and since then he has served in various capacities in Gokul Dham. Currently, he is handling watershed management. So he was responsible for digging of this huge well. So he will explain something about this well to us. The idea is that not a single drop of water should run off from this place. From the highlands, we are having various checkered dams and swales also. But through that, whatever water escapes will come here and get collected in this tank. You can see how our devotees are very happily engaged in preparing the land for the cultivation. It has rained just yesterday, and it has become very convenient for them to plow. And it is going to be very easy for the bulls. Come closer. Is Manoj. He is serving in the agricultural department here, and for the last 6-7 years he has very wonderfully engaging himself. And we have also along with us Rohit Prabhu. He is also a local person here, and for the last 4-5 years he is getting trained under Manoj in agriculture. Both of them.
Okay.
Both of them are very nicely engaged. So I request Manoj Prabhu to come and say something. Manoj Prabhu, आइए और कुछ क्या बता रहे हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं, बताइए तो.
हरे कृष्णा. तो यहाँ पे हम अभी नांगर मार रहे हैं.
नांगल हल
चला रहे हैं. मूंग.
We are going to plant peanuts here, sow peanuts, and also to increase the diversity. In just one plot, we are going to have 3 or 4 crops planted together, one after the other.
तो एक गादे में हम 3 प्रकार का पिक कर रहे हैं. तो आधे प्लॉट में रागी करेंगे और आधे में वर्गा और शेंगा.
So here in this small plot, we are going to have 3 different crops grown together, and they will be harvested also separately. Same story for all the different crops that we have here. And these bulls, they are Gopal Haldar. They are with us for the last 7 years, and they have been very wonderfully engaged in serving Krishna. And in the next 1 or 2 years, we are planning to retire them, and they will rest for the remaining part of their life. गोपाल चल चल गोपाल चल 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 अंदर चल अंदर चल 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 चला चलो ये चलो चल 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 सर चल चल This stretch of land is under Shivaji Prabhu. Shivaji Prabhu is our senior most Grihastha devotee here. He has been serving here for the last 7-8 years, and he with his family along with his 4 children is staying here, and he is also um, he has also taken charge for the construction in Gokul Dham. So he will explain in a few words what he is planning to do in his stretch of land.
हरे कृष्णा। तो ये 1.75 एकड़ जो लैंड इसकी देखभाल मैं करता हूँ, तो उसमें हमको 1 साल के लिए जितना राइस, जो चावल और रागी जो भी लगता है वो हम प्लान करते हैं। अपने हिसाब से हम यहाँ पर उगाने का प्रयास करते हैं। पहले 1.75 acres which is under my care, and I am planning how to grow various type of food items here. So along with my other services in construction, I with my wife and my family members, I plan to and find out by talking to them various options in which we can grow paddy and pulses and other types of grains in the rainy season. और इनके जो बांध है वो बांधों के ऊपर हम फ्रूट्स के पेड़ लगाते हैं, सब्जी के लिए भी उपयोग हो और हमको खाने में भी उपयोग हो, ऐसे प्रकार के पेड़ लगाते हैं। So on the hedges here we are planting trees and plants that will provide us fruits as well as vegetables. So that जलाने के लिए वगैरह पेड़ चाहिए, जंगल टाइप का मतलब एरिया दिया हुआ है, लकड़ी जलाने के लिए separate area has been marked for that put there for firewood. So we are planting trees there also, so that in the future we can use that wood for burning for lighting chula. ये हमारा जो ये एक जमीन है उसके एक कॉर्नर में गौशाला है। यहाँ पर हमारे 4 बैल है, जिसका गोबर हम लोग यहीं पे फेंक के उसका गोबर बनाते जो खेत में उपयोग होता है। तो हमको ट्रांसपोर्टिंग के लिए कोई गाड़ी या किसी उपयोग दूसरे वाहन का जरूरत नहीं पड़ता, तो यही से हम लोग हमारे मैन्युअली खेत में गोबर उपयोग कर सकते। In one corner of my land there is this goshala, and we have 4 bulls here. The cow dung and urine from that goshala is directly utilized in growing here, and therefore because it is very close to my growing place, I don't require to transport it from a far distance. ये ताग है जो झूठ है, जो उसको हम बारिश होने के बाद हल चला के जमीन के अंदर मिक्स करेंगे तो वो हरा गोबर ग्रीन मैन्योर हो जाएगा, जिससे जमीन का उर्वरा शक्ति बढ़ जाती है। उस प्रकार से प्लान करते हैं। उसके बाद में जब लगाना है तब थोड़ा गोबर भी हम डालते हैं, गोबर डाल के फिर राइस प्लांट करते हैं। This is grown here to increase the fertility in the soil. Once it starts raining and it grows to a certain height, it will be turned back into the soil and it will increase the fertility in the soil, and it will fertilize the main crop, the intended crop.
खेती करते हैं वो पूरा खेती क्लिनिक पर 26 गुंठा है, उसमें गौशाला भी है और केला का फ्रूट्स प्लांटेशन भी है, गन्ना भी लगा है। खेती के लिए एक एकड़ खेती के लिए उपयोग करते हैं और गन्ना के लिए 13 गुंठा जमीन है वो उपयोग कर रहे हैं और रागी और शेंगा के लिए 1 एकड़ जमीन रखा है। और
जोर से
यहाँ पे 3 acres 26
आप इंग्लिश
three here we have 3 in which there is a small goshala and open well plus the banana plantation. In this we have 13 gunters of sugar cane planted and we have dedicated 1 acre for groundnut plantation. And this year we plan to grow rice, groundnuts and sugar cane and ragi also.
He is Shriman Uddhav Hari Prabhu, who has completed his BTech and MTech from NITK Surathkal and has joined Gokul Dham, and he has been serving here since last 8 years. And out of 8 years, 6 years he has been taking care of the kitchen department in Virja and in Gokul. So this place where we are standing right now is the kitchen of Gokul, where all the brahmacharis residing here come here and take prasad. So Uddhav Hari Prabhu oversees cooking, storage and cleaning of the whole kitchen premises and prasadam hall. So now he will explain you about the kitchen of Gokul.
Hare Krishna. This is our kitchen where every day we cook for nearly 8 devotees, and where 4 brahmacharis are here, and along with them 2 brahmacharis mother and their father also. So every morning 6:30 after our morning program we start our cooking. So then till 8:30 cooking goes on, and then exactly 8:30 or around 9 o'clock we starts our prasadam. And similarly at 2 o'clock all the devotees they come for taking prasadam, and similarly evening also. And in our breakfast, lunch and dinner different menus would be there, like morning before. Now we are not bringing milk, but that time like we are making buttermilk, rice, dal, sabji, bhakri, and morning time. And then afternoon then rice dal will be there, and evening rice dal, and along with that other some pakoras or some papad like that will be there. And so during our whole day cooking we face many challenges during different seasons. So rainy seasons mean because in our plot we'll be getting very less vegetables because heavy rain is there in this place. That's why generally we use our pulses more for making dal and vegetables both. And during summer and other winter seasons we get more vegetables from our plot. So there we make banana vegetables, papaya, and other leafy vegetables, and other like brinjals, tomato, chili, lady's finger, and all those things. And along with that, what most important challenges we face here is how to store the grains, because as soon as rainy season comes, because of moisture, so insects comes in grains.
Yes.
Fungus and insects. That's why to prevent prevent that grains from insects and all, we need to make a very special provision for that. So right now we are not done so much research on that, but we have planning to do some kind of Vedic model for that, how to store our grains and all. But now currently we are using this steel dabbas and what do you say then?
Steel container.
The steel container and
China
clay and
so use some mud.
Some mud also use. But we have that planning. I mean, how we can make it more. We can go into more Vedic model, and generally I lead the cooking and others part, but the two mothers, they assist me in cooking and all, and something else I need.
There are two kitchens in Gokul Dham that you mentioned. One where it is main.
For this whole project, we have two kitchens because the property is divided into two projects. One is a Virja, that is our reception center, and from there when we walk 1.5 kilometers inside the main jungle, then we reach our main plot, main project area. This is called Gokul, and both together are called Gokul Dham Eco Village project. So we have two different kitchens, one functioning for the Virja and one functioning for the Gokul. So this is the Virja kitchen is for all the devotees who are residing in Virja, including those who visit our premises. They also take prasad there. But in Gokul, this kitchen is specially dedicated for the brahmachari devotees who are residing here and rendering services. And we also have family devotees who are staying here, but they cook in their own houses. This is specially catering to the brahmachari devotees residing in Gokul.
And here we use ragi and our own rice, and the outside masalas we don't use here. So we make our chili powder. I mean, whatever chili we get from our plot, same thing we dry it and we make it powder. And many we prefer, whatever we get from our plot, that much we prefer. That will be our most preferable this thing item for here. And whatever we cannot, like this salt and some other items, very few items we bring here and use. And we use this ash for our vessel washings and
the water that is coming out of the channel after washing the vessels, that is led into the creeper area. From that water we grow many climbers like bottle gourds and pumpkins, and use them again in our kitchen for cooking and offering the bhoga to the Lord. Thank you.
हरे कृष्णा। ये जो है इट्स परमाकल्चर का बनाना सर्कल्स का एक कॉन्सेप्ट हमने लिया था।
तो we have used permaculture's banana circle concept here.
इसमें
काफ़ी चीज डाइवर्सिटी में और मल्टी लेयर्स में आप देख सकते हैं.
So here we have a diverse variety of plantation in multi-layer format.
ये हम लोग 20 गुंटास में किया है.
This we have done in 20 guntas.
हमारे पास इधर एक 250 फ्रूट प्लांट्स है.
250 varieties of fruit trees are planted.
1700 बनानास है.
1700 bananas are planted.
इसका बीच बीच में जो है वेजिटेबल्स, फ्रूट्स, स्पाइसेस, मेडिसिन्स एंड फ्लावर्स.
In between these we have planted fruits, vegetables, spices and flowers and medicinal herbs.
तो मैं आपको भी दिखा के जाऊंगा. ये जो है इसको लोकल लैंग्वेज में आड़ू बोलते हैं.
So this is one of the tubers that grows here.
अरबी. इसको पत्ता भी खाते हैं और इसका बीच नीचे का रूट खाते हैं.
So we eat the leaves and we eat the root also.
तो ये आपको एक केला,
This banana.
और ये बसाड़े.
This is a Indian palak vegetable.
ये इलायची.
So this is cardamom, elaichi.
ये पीछे में मिर्ची.
So this is chili.
तो ये चीकू.
And this is sapota, chiku.
सॉरी
Sorry, this is guava, Peru. Sorry.
ये आपका पीछे देख सकते हैं. ये जो है ये स्टार एप्पल. स्टार फ्रूट.
This is star fruit.
जस्ट 1 मिनट. कौन सा स्टार?
This is star fruit tree.
यस. पाया.
And this is papaya.
और ये मीट.
And this is peppermint.
ये अनानास.
And this is pineapple.
सो और इसके बीच में हम लोग थोड़ा शेड के लिए बोलते हैं.
And in between these we have shade.
तो ये शेड पे हम लोग दिया दिया.
And in the shade and at the periphery we have planted ginger and turmeric.
तो इसमें टोटली 250 पेड्स में 52 वेराइटीज ऑफ ट्रीज भी है.
In this 250 plants, 52 varieties of trees are there.
सो प्लस इसमें एक अलग अलग नेचुरल प्लांट्स उसका बीच बीच में अपने आप भी आ रहे.
And there are some natural plants which are growing on themselves within these.
सो मुख्य ये जो जगह है इट इज उसका जो गोबर का हो, वाटर एंड एयर, ये सभी जो है इसमें सेल्फ सफिशिएंसी हो जाएगा.
So in this there is self-sufficiency of air, water, cow dung.
तो ये हम लोग अभी अगस्त 22 में शुरू किया था. 2 साल हो गया.
We started this project in August 2022 and by now 2 years are over for this whole project.
तो इस प्रकार से हम लोग इसको कर रहे.
So we are doing it in this manner. Thank you.
साल में 2 बार छोड़ता है. हमारे लिए एक इकोनॉमिक क्रॉप जो बायोडाइवर्सिटी का लैंड में ही आ जाएगा. हमको ज़्यादा